So I think we need to address the fights last night.
Oh man!
So first off, Devin Alexander not successful.
Come on, Devin. Yeah. Let your hands go, bro.
Yeah, loses the.
He was way better than that guy.
Loses the. He also said his bicep, I think, was hurt early on. Whether you believe that or
every
not,
fight he has an excuse.
Very true, but and he also wasn't. I saw some people on Twitter saying he wasn't like in his day. He wasn't like a very exciting like. Oh man, Devin Alexander! I can't wait to see him fight. Like,
nah, he wasn't, but he was
very solid.
Who did he beat?
Solid.
Yeah. Who he beat before Shawn? Somebody good.
So
But they got somebody.
Randall Bailey.
Yeah, he beat Randall Bailey to get the IBF.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, way to pull that one out.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't need no Shawn's I tell, baby.
Pour something out. But
fight, wipe.
That's hilarious. but yeah, so he loses his comeback, but the fight that took the center stage, worst decision you've ever seen?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
And I saw a lot of people that have been covering.
I'm surprised you ain't got no list of judges that you want to call out.
We ain't gonna.
Well, in fairness,
it was all of them.
It was all.
I saw.
One of them very specifically. But she's a knucklehead on every level. Yeah. But so here's the thing. When I look at it, Rob,
you can't call. She respect your elders.
No, she.
Oh, he don't do that.
My man said
he don't do that.
Especially her.
If she can't say, "Lady, you are a knucklehead."
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
he would do that 100%.
She also, outside of boxing,
like
said some very disrespectful, racist stuff. So,
hold on, what?
Recently, they'll look up her tweets. But the so my thing. So obviously, this is the Mykal Fox Maestre fight.
Mm-hmm.
My thing with a robbery in boxing is look at who's outraged. Because sometimes it'll be one-sided or it'll be somebody who has a vested interest. And you're like, you're crying robbery, but like I see what you're doing.
Right.
The broadcast on Fox.
Right.
All of them immediately.
Right.
Brian Kenny, Joe Goose, and Leonard. They're all like unbelievable. Joe Goosen's like, they had a WBA
Brian Kenny's still talking about it today.
Yeah,
he don't let stuff go. He's still talking about it today.
Marcos Viegas. Unofficial score. He had one round to Maestre.
Yeah.
Ooh. And one of the judges had him winning 10 rounds.
Right. Dang.
So if you look at everyone across the board, if everyone's outraged by a decision, it's the wrong decision.
Even the guy that won it, he couldn't believe it. He was like,
and it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
It was so bad. They were talking about a rematch. They were like, I don't even care to see it because
who won?
Because he won so decisively,
right?
But he just didn't get the decision,
right?
I would never fight for a WBA title ever again.
Hey, let me say this: I'm doing the broadcast, and I mix up the fighters.
Yeah,
the entire first round, I'm looking at red corner, thinking that he's blue corner.
Do I remember this?
I don't know if you heard this.
I do. I don't know.
I might have even just told you about it. Yeah. I'm looking the whole first round. I'm looking at the red corner thinking that he's the blue corner, right? Then they show the highlights and I'm still talking about the red corner like he's blue corner. Then they show the scores and I literally said, well, I don't know what the judges were looking at. I didn't see it like that. And somehow we figured it out and we corrected it. And this is what I said. I said, well, you know, Kenny, sometimes the judges do the exact same thing. They're looking at the red corner like it's the blue corner.
Huh? The people make mistakes, but that's not three of them.
And also, let me just throw that completely out the window because they gave.
I was like, that was the judge
because they gave. Because they gave the second round where Mykal Fox dropped him. They gave Fox that round, so it wasn't there was no mistaken identity. Here, let me talk about. Can we talk about silver linings? At least they gave him the round that he dropped him in.
Right.
Because if they had not somehow given him a 10-8 round on that round, then we would be really talking about something next level. But unbelievable decision.
That's her?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, feel free. We're looking at
why.
Feel free. Yeah, look at the tweets. Crazy.
I'm gonna say what I thought that was.
Yeah. But the
who it look like to you?
That's who it is.
Yeah.
But look below.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This fool here.
Okay, because I see him.
Yeah. But the whole everything about it. The judge is married to an executive in the WBA. Mm-hmm. There's a WBA official in the corner, and just on a general level, it was just a horrible ass decision. Like,
just a horrible.
And it's tough because there's no way to fix it.
There's no way to fix it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I was thinking about this today. Didn't they do something similar with Pacquiao Bradley? That they did like an independent thing and they ruled that Pacquiao should have won. It doesn't change anything on the record.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But I think they did like an independent panel and they were like, oh yeah, you guys are idiots.
Yeah.
But yeah, unbelievable decision. And it was a co-main of like an average Saturday Night Fight card. Mm-hmm. This shouldn't have been that big of a thing. This should have been a fight where we're like, okay, you know,
and
close fight, whatever.
This is what was that for the WBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, why are you pushing this guy? He cannot touch. Oh, my bad. I know it's a sensitive thing. But
No,
like,
you know what I think about.
Yeah, like, why are you pushing? It felt like they wanted him to be the guy.
Yeah, and he only that's his fourth fight.
Yeah, he's ranked fourth in the
professional
WBA.
fight. Like, I get it. He's a Venezuelan Olympian. It was just like, he on no planet did he win that fight. And
on no planet can he touch like the top 3 in the WBA.
And not only did he not win the fight, he didn't even lose close. He got blown out. He barely won a round. So I'm like,
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I did when I did the convention, the judge was straight up with everybody in the room. He says, don't talk to anybody about the fights that you're assigned. Why? Because if I tell you that I'm assigned to judge Terrence Crawford,
yeah,
and now all of the conversation turns into what Terrence Crawford does.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you who he was fighting. You probably know who he's fighting, but the only conversation, oh man, I finally get to judge the Terrence Crawford fight. The only conversation back to me is about Terrence, and I go to the ring with that. And these judges have to be more careful.
I don't even. I get.
I know you're like, there's no way.
But I typically there are times where we talk about that and like whether it's stylistically that makes sense. That doesn't make sense in this case. This was like this fighter's winning.
It makes sense because this guy's 4-0. He's an Olympian, and you're expecting him to be next.
Undefeated.
And so when you go to the ring with that, it's like, you know.
I typically like. I try to find a way where it's not like a conspiracy or it's not fixed or it's not that. But I guess the way that is phrased where it's like, oh, conversations, like, oh yeah, I'm kind of expecting like that.
Yeah, I mean, I brought that into it. Yeah,
well, I get that, but this to me is like, hey,
Carson just said it doesn't make no sense, like, especially all 3 of them.
Because you watched that fight yesterday, there was no chance on any planet that guy wins that fight.
Well, then let me scrape the plate clean.
Yeah.
Even if there was no conversations had, but the judge just goes up to the ring and the judge knows that this guy has a loss and this guy is expected to be next. My eyes are geared towards him no matter what, you know. So it's just it's one of them things.
You know what I learned? I seen at the Olympics I like. First off, I like the stools. I like that.
The way they come out.
Yeah, I like that. But they should put the scores up.
Yeah, they do.
No, they
the pros talked about that.
They need to start doing that. Hold you accountable. You might get your ass whooped in the 10th round.
Gonna say, so that was my first thought when you said that. Like, if they put that up there yesterday, I think something happens in the crowd. I think somebody throws something.
Holds you accountable.
Get hit with a chair.
Holds you accountable.
I think it's WWE. Somebody gets hit with a chair or a crowbar.
Where we at right now? We're in August. Before December, somebody's gonna get hit with a chair. Y'all talk about getting hit with chairs.
Well, we're gonna be the Dudley Boys for
so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all hit me.
We putting you through a table.
In October, I'm getting hit with a chair.
Yeah. We're gonna put him through a table.
I've been hearing this too much lately.
Yeah, I just I don't know. It left such a sour taste in everyone's mouth.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And for everyone to be so mad, and that is like, it's one of those things where people say a certain thing about a sport or a musical artist, Nas, maybe album of the year, King's Disease 2. And
Kanye got something to say about that.
And you're kind of like, yeah, you know, I don't like that it's being kind of characterized as that. It's unfair. You know, you're kind of stereotyping it. But boxing, that's the criticism. Yeah. And then boxing's like, hey, by the way, we're going to keep doing that. The thing that everyone's mad about. Yeah. Because like that fight yesterday, it should have been an easy win for Mykal Fox. Yep. Move forward, go to the main event. Life is good. And then I'm not even sure if people watched the main event because I think people were so mad they were like, I'm cutting this off. Yeah. Because they're like, this is stupid. Why am I even going to watch this?
What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG, Ant with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again. All right.
Just introduce yourself.
Okay.
And then tell them, and then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson A. Merk. Like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter way.